How can I afford a home in this day and age in London, Ontario? Hey, it's Ryan Hodges, broker owner here at the Realty firm. Sandra, Tavares, and I have been selling real estate in the London and St. Thomas area for nearly 20 years. And a lot has changed in that time, including affordability. And a lot of people right now are asking, will I ever be able to afford a home? What are the steps to take? And ultimately, what about my kids? Are they going to be able to afford a home? So obviously things have changed with pricing, especially in the last 5 years, through the record-setting years of 2020, 2021, and 2022. We basically saw real estate triple. At one point, average sale price was over $800,000. Right now, it's currently sitting just over $600,000 for your average across the entire board. And that can be a little bit daunting based on the fact that not everybody, can afford over $600,000 for a house. So are there options below that number? For sure. There are fixer-uppers. There are, single family homes that are, well under 400,000. There are condos. There are apartment style condos. There are rent to own options. There's a lot of different options that exist, but there's some real key steps to take in this process. And I'm going to give you a specific strategy that you may want to apply. So number one, the first step always, if you're looking at home ownership, is to get pre-approved. Pre-approval is a minor step in the process, but the most important one when it comes to determining what you can actually afford. A pre-approval also needs to align with the property that you're going to buy. So just because a lender or a bank says you can afford $600,000, the house has to align with that as well in terms of what it will appraise for. Appraisal is a whole other topic that I'll do a video on at another point in time. But your first step, if you're thinking about buying a home, is to speak with somebody about your buying power and get properly pre-approved for financing. And so I wanted to share a little bit on that note because a lot of people deal with their bank, and their bank is often a place that they go for everyday banking, usually to a branch. There's a big difference between somebody that works for a bank, and I deal with a lot of banks, such as a mobile mortgage specialist. So somebody that's actually specific to that bank, but is mobile and specializes in mortgages. There's a great difference between somebody that you may be just dealing with inside of a branch. There's not some really good people in branches, but my recommendation, if you're going to deal with a bank, is to specifically speak with a mobile mortgage specialist from that bank. I also recommend checking out a mortgage broker. A broker is often going to have some different options, different packages, different abilities because they can work with different lenders and try and come up with the proper solution for you. I am usually much more favorable to mortgage brokers for my clients and myself. But even if you're set on a bank, it's best to get a second and even third opinion. Shop around. This is the most important purchase that you're likely ever going to make in your entire lifetime. You want to shop around for rates. So once you get established, how much you can purchase. That's where the fun begins. But you want to have a professional and experienced real estate agent that's going to support you, and they're going to work on your behalf in terms of giving you fiduciary duty, which means accountability, full disclosure, using their experience and expertise to find out anything and everything about a property, making sure that they negotiate on your behalf, looking for all the fine details that you may not be aware of, and then creating an offer that is set to adhere to the terms that match up to what you desire inside of the marketplace. Now, when you're looking at an agent, you obviously want to have somebody that you feel comfortable with, that you feel is going to protect your best interests and is going to give you solutions. And a lot of people right now are looking at what is the solution to a down payment. So I thought that I would mention right now the City of London offering their homeownership down payment assistance program. And this provides moderate income renters an interest-free forgivable loan of up to $25,000. That covers 5% of the purchase price to buy a home. The loan is fully forgiven after 20 years, provided the buyer lives in the home. So there's some key eligibility requirements. So to qualify for the program, applicants must meet the following concrete criteria. One, they've got to be current renters. So they must be currently renting in London or Middlesex County. 2, they have to be first-time home buyers. So you must not currently own a home or residential property in whole or in part with somebody else. 3, there is an income limit. Your maximum household income is $95,000 for single individuals, $115,000 for families. You have to have asset limits. So your total household liquid assets must be under $100,000. And the mortgage and home price, you must be pre-approved for a mortgage and purchasing a home price of $500,000 or less. This is a huge opportunity if you are seeking some support on the financial aspect. And so I wanted to bring that to your attention because we've been helping home buyers this year utilize this program often. And I think that this is going to be a huge opportunity for you if you need a little bit of financial support. So whether it's Sandra or myself, be talking to your real estate agent about this opportunity and if it applies to you, if you're shopping for something under that $500,000 range. I think it's a great opportunity. When you start looking, you want to find the property that suits your needs, and a good realtor is going to help you do that. What we can do for you is set you up with a daily list of all the homes that match exactly what you are looking for. Our list will send you photos, taxes, all the information just like we get as realtors. It will only send you what is new to the market or has recently had a price reduction. And the nice thing about our search is that it also comes with power of sales, estate sales, and other great deals. So if that is something of interest, give us a call. You can reach us anytime, www.ryanandsandra.ca, or give us a call at 519-601-1160. So you're going to go through your pre-approval process. You're going to inquire potentially about the London new down payment homeownership program assistance. You're going to find a real estate agent that's going to send you the properties that match what you're looking for. And then you're going to get into the process of getting out there, looking at homes, shopping with an agent that's going to walk you through homes, set up appointments on your convenience, and make sure that your interests are protected every step of the way. There are a lot of people that overpaid for properties in that hot market, and they're having a really hard time selling right now. Our mission is to secure properties for our clients that if life changes or something changes, if you had to turn around and sell that property right away, you're not going to have a major challenge in doing so. We are here to protect interests of home buyers in London, Ontario, and we want to serve and support you every step of the way. So if you have questions, by all means, reach out to us. We're available anytime, and we look forward to serving and supporting you further. If you enjoy this content, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will certainly leave comments and more tips every step of the way. Happy home buying.